These are the two most popular wireless smartphone microphones out there, the DJI Mic Mini and the RØDE Wireless Micro. But how good do they really sound, especially in noisy, real-life situations plugged into your phone? Well, in this video, we're gonna put both of these microphones through the test. In a moving car on the freeway, a bustling rooftop restaurant, and even pushing their range and battery life to the extreme. By the end of this video, you'll know which of these mics is right for you so that you don't waste your money on the wrong one. Hey, welcome to PSS. I'm Steven, and every Wednesday you can join me here for Get Creative, where we unpack and take a look at my favorite creative media tools. Today's a special one. It's all about smartphone content creation, portability, and how we can really level up our audio and get professional audio using our phone in any environment. The two contenders, the RØDE Wireless Micro and the DJI Mic Mini, have gained massive popularity because they plug directly into smartphones. So first up, we're gonna unbox and take a look at the ease of use for both of these microphone setups. Then, with the help of my co-host and partner in crime, Veronica, we will go into the field and perform a true audio quality test. We'll see how these microphones perform in noisy environments, how the noise reduction works, how the two microphones work together, and then how the audio can be processed in post-production. You will see the footage that we actually record on this smartphone so that you can be the judge of the audio quality in these different environments. So what do you say? Let's unbox these beautiful babies. From the App Store, I'll search for RØDE Capture and download the RØDE Capture app. The RØDE Central app is a really cool way to record your content, has some amazing features, including this cool dual cam option that allows you to record the front-facing and the rear-facing camera at the same time. But let's get this guy hooked up to the phone. We open up the delicious situation here. We have two microphones. I'll test both microphones out. You'll see that the lights are blinking here. These windscreens are really useful. They can help with the nasal sounds that might come from your nostrils and also wind noise when you're outside. So if you're gonna be outside, make sure to put the windscreens on. I'll illustrate one with the windscreen, one without it. Now it really is as simple as plugging the receiver into your phone. Once we've done that, now we can actually click on the microphone icon and get more information about these microphones. Here it says TX or transmitter 1, wireless micro, TX or transmitter 2, wireless micro. Notice there's also something that says channels. Here, if we click on it, you can see here that this microphone is actually picking up here and it's sending it to the left side. This one over here is sending it to the right side. So yes, there's some microphone bleed going on, but the split is really awesome because what it allows you to do is separate the audio tracks in the edit. I'm actually gonna go back to merged, and because it's just me here recording, then I can pop this back in the box. I can put the poofy on it like that, and then use the magnet on the back to clip it anywhere I want into any type of clothing that I'm wearing. Of course, it has a clip too that you can just clip on to a collar or to a shirt. But many of the clothing that we have and that we wear doesn't really have a collar or something more intuitive. Now I have this other microphone that's capturing this video audio here, but now you can see it's merged, so it's gonna evenly distribute my voice to both the left and the right channel. And I've got really cool audio set up, ready to record right here. High quality audio into my phone using the RØDE Central app. As I mentioned, if I do the duo cam, you have different options for the duo cam. I'll do this picture-in-picture option here. You'll see now I can actually see the camera that's filming me here for this video, and I can also see my front-facing selfie camera as well too. When you record here on the RØDE Central app, it will actually send both of these recordings as separate files to your photo library, and they will both have the same audio on it. This gives you even more options in the edit.
So here we are in a car.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your first time ever opening up that device, right?
Yes, let's open it up. There are two microphones in this cute little case and the receiver that goes into my phone. I'm gonna have to take this off, plug in the receiver, and see what happens. So nothing happened. So I'm just gonna, what am I gonna do to find the road? You're making me nervous. Man can't multitask, okay?
They can.
Hello, hello. How do I test this for? But I don't know if it's connected or not. It's not giving me any. Hello, hello. So I just make a video. There you go.
Yeah. Does it look funky?
Gonna redirect to your phone. Where's the magnet? I don't have it. This is like really testing the relationship. You know what I mean? It's testing the marriage. Ay, carambas, and I'm so nervous. So yes, like let's just put it out there. We don't know how to vlog. You know, we don't know we don't know what to say. We don't know. There's a lot of people who have a lot to say, like this one right here.
I don't have a lot to say.
He has a lot to say.
So here's a little test of the audio. You're feeling a little stressed with the traffic.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's pretty crazy. Let me hold that.
Oh, yeah.
That's fine. Everything's fine. Can we zoom out? So the place that we're going.
Where's the best of vlogging?
The place that we're going is called the Willard. I forget the hotel. It's a rooftop. The food doesn't get the best ratings, but it's all about the view. Here, I'll give this to you.
The thing is that I don't trust you with multitasking. No offense. I don't think men are the best at multitasking. So far, these microphones are very easy to activate or to connect. You can just connect the receiver directly to your smartphone. Get both microphones out of the case. Make sure that the LED lights are on and not blinking, because that will tell you that they are working, ready for you to record. Look, they come in white and also in black. I think we're gonna catch the sunset.
Hopefully, we'll at least we'll get some cool shots.
I'm gonna eat, and whatever I'm putting inside me, it will inflate me.
Yes, inflammation, serious inflammation. This is cool. Look at this blossoms.
I'm cold. So this is downtown Raleigh.
I'm doing a little test on the range here.
We made it.
That was intense. And I felt like some eating shit.
This is an awesome view. Wow.
So here we are at the Rooftop Willard Lounge.
We're feeling pretty adulting.
These little incognito microphones.
Look at that sky.
It's also very cold right now, so.
It is a little chilly, but not too bad.
Look at that, like the little sunset going on in the back.
So this is a giant mural of the wildflowers of the Amazonian in Peru. It was inspired by a trip that I made to Peru in the 1990s, where I encountered myself after taking ayahuasca. Let's just look at the whole thing. It's been a few years since that ayahuasca event. I haven't been painting this passionately since.
You know, it'd be cool as a test if you were to go stand next to it all the way over there.
The story behind this mural is, I don't know what the story is. There's a pretty cool mural in this restaurant.
Oh, this is so cool. You know, this is interesting. This is an interesting way to share a meal with someone. Oh.
Auxilio! Auxilio! Not funny. Now we're gonna go party, okay? Yeah. We're gonna go party all night long. That sounds exhausting.
I was really blown away by the quality of these Rode microphones, especially considering they were being recorded directly into the smartphone. I was also very happy with how easy it was to treat the audio afterwards in post-production. And so for that, I wanted to show you a quick example. Let's go back to that scene of Veronica in the car, and let's look at a back-to-back before and after of the raw audio, the way that it was recorded to the phone, and then we'll listen to it using professional audio treatment plugins from Waves.
We are also recording here in the car. Our car is very good at isolating the sound from the other cars. We are also recording here in the car. Our car is very good at isolating the sound from the other cars.
Pretty cool stuff, right? We even used the dual cam option on the Rode Capture app while we were eating our comida. And as a reminder, 2 different video files actually showed up in my photo library from that recording. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but trust me, this is worth it. If you're looking to build a pro-level video podcast studio without all the guesswork and complicated gear decisions, meet our brand new Studio Blueprint Builder. We're talking about an interactive drag and drop tool that helps you map out your exact room dimensions and customize our ready-made Canva templates to fit your space perfectly. We'll guide you through the best camera, lighting, and microphone choices for your unique layout, complete with curated Amazon links so you can shop confidently without the guesswork. This is the exact process we use to set up studios for top-tier shows, and now you can do it too. So what do you say? You ready to build your studio? Head over to pss.media/shop and build your dream studio. Let's get you looking and sounding pro. All right, now back to the show. Behold the horses! We still need to check out the DJI Mic Mini and how it compares to the RØDE Wireless Micro. So let's unbox it and take a look at all of its features and its ease of use, and we'll even look at the DJI Mimo app. So after we get these DJI Mic Mini microphones set up with the phone, we're also going to take a look at this really cool gimbal that you can use with your smartphone. If you are a smartphone content creator and you really want to take your smartphone out on the go and get some really impressive shots, you're going to want to see what we do with this guy. I'll make sure to leave the link for this in the description below for you as well. But first, let's take a look at this brand. Crack them open. You'll see you have different colors of poofies that come with the microphones. I put a gray and a black on here to illustrate that for you. You also see when you take them out, the lights are already blinking. And when you take this receiver out here, the pairing gets done automatically. It's very intelligent, and I was very impressed with the way that the pairing gets done. The other thing, you will have to purchase this separately, and I'll leave the link for it as well, is the smartphone adapter. And on the bottom of the DJI here, you can slip the little cover off. Make sure that you put the cover back in your little DJI box for the time being so you don't lose it. And then we can match the little metal bumps here with the little metal bumps here, where you see the red arrow shows you that it goes on like this. So the little phone part will be sticking out in the front by the DJI logo. Notice this little wheel up here. This gives you an opportunity to boost or cut your audio level by 6 dB increments. This can be really useful if you're in a very loud environment, or if you find you're not getting loud enough recordings of your voice. Now, you don't need an app to use this on your smartphone, but if you use the DJI Mimo app, which we're going to take a look at, you'll get a lot more control over these devices. You'll be able to see how they're routed and how they're recorded, as well as use this nifty little guy and all the other features that the app offers. So let's take a look at it. DJI Mimo. You know what a Mimo? And we'll just plug this guy right into the phone here. Go to settings to change audio parameters. Okay. Authorize. And here I am. Notice I'm getting some level here. It says LR and I'm getting level. Check, check, check. Notice here, I'm also getting level. And this one, check, check, check. And we have some settings here, some RX settings. This is our audio channel. It says mono or stereo. There's a safety track, a low cut, an auto off, clipping control, noise cancellation. I think this one still needs to be linked. One is not on. So we need to get one to come on. You'll see here it says TX. So I need to figure that out. There we go. Look, we have 1 and 2 on. Now you'll see we have a green light on all 3 devices. That's important. You'll also see here now with the DJI Mic Mini that we have RX, which is the receiver, and TX1 and TX2. When we come out to the main DJI Mimo page, we see DJI Mic Mini here. If we click on the little microphone option, it allows us to come back here as well. Now, if you put it into mono here, these will both be sent into one mono track equally with each other. But if you choose stereo down here, you'll notice if I hide this one over here a little bit and I whisper into this one right here, you'll see that this one is going through the left side. When I bring this little guy over and I whisper in him, he's coming through the right side. In this way, you can separate these 2 microphones later in the edit, which gives you even more control. I love this because at very least, even if you're not going to use more advanced plugins and noise reduction in the edit, you can just cut out the person who isn't speaking and you'll lose all of that noise and all of that mic bleed when they're not speaking. But I'm actually going to pop mic 2 here back in the case so that it can charge. And I'm just going to go back to the mono setting here with my single microphone, and using the magnet, I'll put the magnet inside my shirt and match it up with the microphone here. Find a nice, comfortable place. Cool. Now let's take a look at this really amazing thing and see how we can use all of these together. There's a few buttons you'll see here. One of them has the standard on button. When you do, it turns on, and this works as a fun little tripod by itself too. Now what we'll need to do is take this piece off here and add this to the phone. And you'll want to really central this so that it's about where the Apple logo is on an iPhone. And it shows you in which direction you want the camera to be facing. It has a camera facing up icon. So you just stretch it out and pull it there like a phone clip. And you really do want to get the weight distributed evenly. Right there looks really good to me. And now it will snap into place magnetically and dangle here on this. You'll need to now reset this by clicking on the trigger button here in the very back. If you double click on this trigger button, it resets it for you. And then you can start using the joystick to move this around. Notice that here we also see the DJI OM 4 or the 4SE, which is what we're using here is the OM 4 or the OM4. There's an academy here, a way that you can learn more about it. So I've entered into live view here, which is awesome. And I can push this up and switch the cameras around. You'll see I'm on my selfie cam now. And here's where we have some options with the selfie cam. To start with, I can actually switch the orientation of this so that I can get into my landscape mode. And I do that by clicking the M twice. There's an M button. And when I click the M button twice here, it will do that. Notice how as I'm moving it around, it has a gimbal on it. So it's doing the stabilization. And you get some really cool movement happening. And we're going to illustrate this actually outside. You do have some glamour effects on here, which can be fun, including smoothing out your skin, which is nice. You can brighten your skin. You can also slim your face. You can make your eyes bigger, which I think is really cool. And you can remove any dark circles you have, put some blush on. You can also make your brows a little more intense and get yourself looking more beautiful like this. Definitely an improvement. And then we can turn those off, the glamour effects, but now I miss them horribly. Aww. But the other thing you can do here is face tracking, called Smart Capture. And what this is doing is actually keeping me in focus. It's not actually following me around, is it? I don't think so. It's just following me to keep me, the thing, in focus, which is pretty cool. So as you can see, there's a lot of really fun options with the DJI Mimo app. But as I said, you don't actually need to use the Mimo app itself to record audio into your phone. You can record it into other apps into your phone as well too. But this is truly where you're now starting to get into some serious smartphone content creation power. Okay, so right now, this main shot in this video, you've been hearing the DJI Mic Mini. So you can be the judge of how this is treated and sounds in a controlled studio environment, talking head style shot. But now to really put the DJI Mic Mini to the test, let's go do a long range test, perhaps in an enchanted forest, and see what kind of audio quality we get recording into this phone at a very far distance. Okay, what do you say we test the range on this hombre? So the DJI Mic Mini boasts a range of 250 meters, which is crazy. That's 2 football fields. I don't know why you would ever need to be that far away from your subject, or what kind of zoom lens you would have to be using, but that's some serious distance. So hey, I thought we'd do a little range test here. Also, I've been looking for an excuse to use the hoverboard in content creation. So, what do you think? You need to record 250 meters away? And for some reason, if you want the creepy I'm floating through the forest shot, then this could also be the perfect equipment for you. Why is this guy floating through the forest? And how does he manage to do that awesome effect? This is pretty crazy, right? Whoa! And there you have it. Consider me very impressed. And this brings us to the point of the video where I'm supposed to give you my opinion and tell you which is my top pick. But I have to say, it's really impossible for me to choose one over the other. They both sound really good. Let me know in the comments, which one do you think sounds better? And I know you're not really gonna be satisfied with that answer. So I will say, for me, in my situation, because I also like to shoot not only on a smartphone, but also on a DSLR camera, that the DJI Mic Mini might be a better option for you because it does have a way of plugging it directly into a DSLR camera. The RØDE Wireless Micro only plugs in to smart devices like iPhones or iPads. So this is perfect for smartphone creators. And if you're only going to be creating with the smartphone, I actually really prefer the quality and the feeling and the durability of the RØDE Capture app over the DJI Mimo app. But as I said, they're both just so buttery and delicious, and it's really impossible for me to choose a favorite. So that's why I need you here on the channel to leave in the comments which one is your favorite and why, and then maybe we can get a consensus or a vote here at PSS to see which one wins. All right, now in the tradition of going wireless, you've got to check out this video that Veronica and I just made. We compare the DJI Mic Mini, which plugs into DSLR cameras, with the RØDE Wireless Micro system that allows you to use a more professional looking handheld microphone that you can bring with you to conferences or events, or even have that classic podcast look on camera while maintaining a wireless setup. It truly is a must watch. Go check it out.